die casting we use zinc aluminum, and we end up with an item which is made with a high degree of pressure. And because of that, we can also give you some really finer detail than we could in a rubber mold casting piece. As you will see in our die cast operation, we do use a lot of water, and consequently what we try to do is to recirculate the water over and over again so that it's not being wasted, just as we're also recycling all the zinc aluminum that is not actually does not go into the product but is part of the product, and that also gets recycled as many times as possible.
Hi, I'd like to introduce you to Donald, who's in charge of the die cast department, and he's going to explain to you how we go from basically raw metal to a nice finding, that's what we call this. Donald, let me let you take it away.
All right, what we do is we make a pattern. This is the pattern
And how do you
for
make
this
that
piece.
And how do you go about
This
making
is done on a machine, on a duplicator, and we duplicate the piece from a black and white that you give me, not the artwork. When the artwork is transferred to this, then it's pantographed on this machine. The template is put up over here, and what we do is we cut it in a block. We cut it out. After we get it done cut out,
so this is the block that has been pantographed?
yeah, in other words, you'll be a fine, flat, nothing on it. And then after we get done pantographing, this is what we come out with. Okay. Then it's put in the die cast machine, and this comes out as a casting.
Terrific. Now,
that as you've seen over there breaking off.
Yeah. And how much heat and pressure is
It's
there?
at 850 degrees. The metal is 850 degrees. The pressure of the die cast machine is like 1,000 pounds to close and open.
Gotcha.
And then it's injected in.
Okay. Right, great. I look forward to seeing it.
We'll get this mold here, and we'll run like 2 different items, and we'll bolt it to the block. This is called a holder. And then once it's casted, once the block is on there, we put it in the machine. You come around here. See now, you can see that there's a piece in there now. This is what comes out. I mean, there's 2 different items on the piece. That's it. What you do is put the metal in the feed pot. That's the feed pot for the machine. And this cylinder, after the machine closes, it forces it in. And you get a casting like this. Then you have to break it off.
Those are important. Let's show this pot. Good, good.
Then you have to. You use this metal right up all the time until you get to the dross on the top. And this is what you end up with after. But this here goes back to the factory for refining. Right. To make new bars like that there.
Here. I want you to take these bars over here and that over there. Well, is this the metal that's going to go into the machine?
Yeah, this goes into this pot here. Then as the machine runs, it closes, it's injection, and then the machine will open up, and this is what comes out.
Great. Can you open and close one?
I can do it manually, is that okay? I just don't want to run it fully when you're here. Die. Then when you open it, these will drop out. Like this. it's all good. Makes it nice and smooth. So when they plate it, it looks like it's polished.
Right. This is a sample of our zinc aluminum die cast operation. All the metal that you see is the frame, and that frame is what is done with die cast operation. The color is put in all by hand actually, and it's poured epoxies. And each different cavity requires more epoxy to be put into it very carefully. This is a very interesting piece that we did, which is zinc aluminum die cast, and with really, it's super strong and it'll never break. That's one of the big advantages to it. Also, it's not as heavy as if it was steel, which is another advantage to it.